The journey to find the true owner begins now. The secrets of ginseng, a 1,000-year-old herb. In 2013, I was suddenly curious. Could ginseng be grown underwater? 2013? Could ginseng, which is grown in soil, be grown in water? I wanted to find out for myself if it was possible. In 2014, I purchased a ginseng root. I used a plastic box, filled it with water, and planted the ginseng. Many died, but there was also life, which was a sign of hope. In 2015, I found that the soil in which the young ginseng was grown was an important variable for its success in hydroponics. I researched the regions where young ginseng is grown, including Jinshan, Jinan, and Fengki. I identified areas with young ginseng growing soils that were suitable for hydroponics. In 2016, I felt the need for an organized experiment, so I set up a hydroponic setup in my office and started growing ginseng in earnest. But the process wasn't easy. Finding the right lighting, dealing with bacteria in the water, temperature control, and how to store unused young ginseng were all first-time challenges. But I worked through them as I experimented and collected data. In 2017, an important change came. I applied the concept of incubating, and the survival rate increased dramatically. I am now convinced that ginseng can grow well in water. In 2018, I finally decided that the trial cultivation was a success. However, it was still uncertain whether mass cultivation would be possible beyond the laboratory level. I always played classical music to the young ginsengs. The young ginsengs grew well, and I was so happy every time I saw them. In 2019 and 2020, I continued to grow large quantities and was successful. But it wasn't enough. They needed a bigger space to grow more ginseng. But cost was an issue. From 2021 to 2022, I bought a paddy field, designed a farm, and started building it with my family. We decided that it would be a better option in the long run than renting a regular building. However, there were many obstacles along the way. We did almost everything ourselves, including electricity, plumbing, and growing facilities. But there were many obstacles along the way. The farm was in a greenhouse, so the temperature inside was high, which reduced the growth of the ginseng. Unexpected difficulties such as algae blooms. But I didn't give up. One by one, I solved the problems and eventually succeeded in mass cultivation. In 2023, I made sprouted ginseng salt by powdering well-grown sprouted ginseng and then coating it in sea salt. 2023. I thought back to the journey of the past 9 years. It was the product and symbol of curiosity, trial, failure, feedback, and persistence. However, the conditions were not favorable for further cultivation. This was the last cultivation, and it was packaged in a gift box. This gift box contains 3 60-gram jars. Each jar contains approximately 10 roots of ginseng. So the set contains a total of 30 roots of sprouted ginseng. This is not just a health food. It's a mysterious herb that even Emperor Qin Shi Huang sought for immortality, and the mineral-rich sea salt makes it the ultimate health gift. I am looking for the true owner of the product. I hope that Ginseng Toktok can deliver health and happiness.
That's all the time and roles God has given me.